Hi, this is Brett from SRmoto, and I wanted to do a quick video and talk about handguards for the Honda CRF300L and CRF300L Rally. What we've got here is our brand new 2021 CRF300L project bike. And one of the first things that we did on this bike was install some aftermarket handguards, actually a couple different sets we've done some test fitting on. So I thought it'd be a good time to do a quick video and talk about those couple different sets of handguards and also what we ran into when we were trying to get these installed. And what I'll do is I'll put links in the video description down below to our online store where these handguards are available for purchase. So once you're done watching the video, definitely check out the video description for all that info. So what I'll do is I'll talk about the two different sets of handguards that we've installed, and then stay tuned a little bit later in the video. I'm going to talk about what we ran into when we went to install these, and I'll kind of go over what we did to sort of resolve the little issue we ran into. You'll notice on this bike we still have our stock handlebars. I wanted to get some handguards installed on the stock bars at first because I know some of our customers don't want to mess around with swapping out the handlebars and everything until they absolutely have to do it. So for the purposes of this video, this is going to be installing handguards on the stock bars. We are going to install aftermarket aluminum bars here at some point. Haven't decided if we're going to stick with 7/8 inch bars or upgrade to 1 1/8 inch bars, but I'll do another video once we do that and talk about fitting handguards on the aftermarket bars as well. So what we've got on this bike right now are our Zeta Armor handguards, and these are probably our best selling handguards overall. We sell a lot of these, not only for the CRF300Ls, but for also a bunch of the other dual sports and supermotos that we sort of deal with. Fit on the stock bars on the 300L is pretty good. I was pretty pleased with the overall fit. The main part of the handguard is obviously the aluminum part that sort of wraps around the front edge of the handlebars. You can get those in a couple different colors. They come in the standard anodized black, titanium gray, and then you can also get them in blue or red. I've gone with the blue on this bike. I think it looks good with the red plastic and the blue in the graphics. So a couple different color options you can go with. And then they come with handlebar clamps that clamp the inboard part of the handguard to the handlebar. And you can get those in either 7/8 inch, which is what you'll need with the stock bars, or if you have a aftermarket 7/8 inch bar, or if you've upgraded to oversized aluminum handlebars, you can get these clamps in the 1 1/8 inch size as well. It's a two-piece clamp. It's got a little bit of adjustability to it, so you can kind of move it around, angle it a little bit to help get things lined up. And again, on the 300L, they fit pretty well. I was pretty pleased overall with the fit of them. Screwed to the front of the handguards are the optional plastic protectors. These are the Zeta XC protectors. You can get these in a couple different colors. They come in white, black, red, blue, or yellow. And those just simply screw to the front of the handguard. The handguards are already pre-drilled, threaded, and everything, just to screw those right on there. Very simple installation. And one other side note, also in addition to the regular XC protector is the XC Pro protector, which I don't know if you can tell here. It's just a little bit bigger size than the standard XC protector. You can get these in white or black. I kind of like these on the Rally model. The larger protectors look pretty good. But the most popular is probably just the standard Zeta XC protector. One other thing I'll talk about is the optional integrated LED turn signals that you can do on these. You'll notice in the plastic protector there's a little opening there, and that's for Zetta's optional LED turn signals. So if you want to get rid of your big stock front turn signals, you can integrate them into the handguards themselves, and we do plan on doing that here. At some point we're going to install those. I'll kind of show you how those work real quick. We've got them installed on our CRF300L project bike, and you'll see we've got the smoke lens option installed on this bike. You can get them in either amber or smoke. And then I'll just do a quick demo on how they work. You'll notice they come on. They come on at first as running lights. The Hondas do come from the factory with running lights on the front as far as the turn signals go. So we've also added the optional 12 o'clock Labs running light adapter on this bike, which is wired in with the turn signals, and it'll make them work both as turn signals and running lights. We do offer one for the CRF300L as well. So if you want your running lights to work still with these aftermarket LEDs, definitely do that 12 o'clock Labs running light adapter. So that's what they look like as running lights. And then as turn signals, real popular upgrade on these. We've got them on not only all of our CRFs, but we've got them on our DRZ400 SMs, our WR250R Yamahas. Real popular option on these particular handguards. So that is the optional LED turn signals. So I think that's it. So that's the Zetta Armor handguards. And the other set of handguards that we installed, Zetta also makes these Adventure Armor handguards, which are similar to the regular Armor handguards, although you'll notice the clamps are kind of a U-clamp style, sort of designed to go around the cables and the front brake master cylinder on the right side. So that's one difference. And then you'll also notice right here, it comes with these spacers, and those spacers are designed to go between the handguard and the end of the handlebar, just to help you kind of space things out a little bit better. So that's another difference between the Adventure Armor handguards and the standard Armor handguards. Overall on this bike, I think the regular Armor handguards seem to fit a little bit better. One other limitation on these Adventure Armor handguards, those U-clamps are only available in a 7/8 inch size. They don't have anything available yet for oversized aluminum bars. So if you go with these Adventure Armor handguards, you've got to have 7/8 inch handlebars, so kind of keep that in mind. They'll work with the optional XC plastic protectors and everything as well. So that again was the Zetta Adventure Armor handguards. Okay, so those are the two handguards we've test fit on the bike so far. Now real quick, I wanted to talk about what we ran into when we went to install these. Typically, installing handguards on a set of off-road type handlebars is very straightforward. The ends of the handlebars are typically hollow, and with a handguard, I'll just kind of go over briefly the parts to it. You've got, the aluminum part, obviously. You've got the clamps that clamp the inboard part of the handguard to the handlebar. And then you have the insert kit that goes into the very end of the handlebar. That consists of a long bolt, an expanding piece, and then a nut that goes on the end of it. And when you tighten this up, once the insert's inside the handlebar, it tightens up and secures the outer part of the handguard to the handlebar. So that's kind of how a normal handguard works. Well, what we ran into on this bike, the ends of the handlebars have a threaded insert that's in the end of the handlebar. So these handlebars are not hollow like a typical bike has. There's basically this threaded insert that's inside the handlebar at the very end. So you can't get that insert in there. It's just not going to fit. What I was hoping to do was just use the long bolt that comes with the handguards. It's a M8 by 1.25 bolt, and just use that. Don't use the expanding piece. But unfortunately, that bolt is too large for the threads, the threaded hole in that insert. So what we decided to do on our handlebars is drill out that threaded insert and retap the threads to accept that M8 by 1.25 bolt. And once you do that, installing these handguards is pretty simple. I put up a blog entry at SRmoto.com, and I'll link to it down in the video description below. Sort of gives you an idea of what we did and what, I've got a little chart there that shows you what size drill bit you need and what size tap, to tap those threads out to get that bolt in there. So basically on our project bike, we're not using that expanding insert. We're just using the bolt to secure the outer edge of the handguard to the handlebar. And like I said, once you drill and tap those inserts, it's real simple to install the handguards. Now that's with the standard CRF300L like we've got here. I haven't got my hands on a CRF300L Rally yet, but I've talked to a couple customers, and I guess that bike has a slightly different setup with the handlebars. It's got these, I think they're bar end weights that are installed inside the handlebar. So if you're going to install handguards on the Rally stock handlebars, you need to remove those bar end weights. And from what I understand, there's no threaded insert in there once you remove the bar end weights. Now you've got a hollow handlebar, so it's just real simple at that point to get the handguards installed. And what I'll do, I found a YouTube video, I think a customer sent me an email on removing those bar end weights from the Rally handlebars, because I guess it's not super simple to do. It's a little bit, for some reason Honda made it a little bit more challenging, but there is a YouTube video that shows how to do it. Once you see how it's done, it's very easy. So that's what you're going to run into when you go to install handlebar or handguards on the stock CRF300L handlebars. If you're upgrading to aftermarket aluminum handlebars, ignore all of that. They will install just like any other handguards, since most aftermarket handlebars are just going to have the typical hollow ends on them. Okay, I think that is about it. Again, I'll do another video here at some point demoing the optional LED turn signals, and I'll also talk about, once we get this bike upgraded to aftermarket aluminum handlebars, and I'll swap over the handguards to those. So stay tuned to the channel for that. If you've got any questions about anything, definitely leave a comment down below. Try to monitor those. I'll check in every once in a while and reply back if I get a chance. You can also email us at sales@soloracer.com if you have questions. Don't forget, at the end of the video, check the video description below for links and other information for stuff I've talked about. If you found this video helpful, definitely give us a like. And if you want to see more CRF300L videos, definitely subscribe to the channel. I think that's about it for now. Again, it's Brett from SRmoto. Until next time, thanks for watching.